Today on 10-Minute IT Jams, we have Brett Hansen, who is the country manager for Milestone Systems for the South Pacific region. So welcome to the jam, Brett.
Thanks, Nick. Happy to be here.
Yeah, no worries. So it's been a year since I last interviewed someone from Milestone Systems. So what's changed in the video management space since that time? Has the pandemic altered the field for smart video deployments? What's been going on?
Yeah, it was. It's like the world took its breath for that moment as a pandemic hit, and we weren't sure of the severity, the duration of how long a lockdown is. How is that going to affect business? What does it affect the business outcomes? So it was some challenges in finding certainty when the world is so uncertain. So we actually took that opportunity to find certainty, and we did over 80 webinars throughout that period. We increased our training for a lot of our partners as well, and look to reach out and to see what the market and what the end users required in that uncertainty. A great example is in the retail space. While the traditional retail video requirement is for lots of foot traffic in something like a shopping center, that rapidly changed to that click and collect solutions, drive-through solutions, even the increase of distribution centers for those online purchases. So lots of those markets had that really rapid change, and COVID seemed to be the catalyst for that.
Right, yeah. So what about the company itself? Are there any updates, any new products or innovations in the last year?
Yeah, there's a few exciting ones, Nick. The first one that we released in June of this year was our new appliance, the Husky IVO. We're excited because it's an OEM product of Dell, and we're seeing lots of great results with that product being bundled with the Milestone software solution. Having said that, we're still, our main MO is that we're an open platform, and we still collaborate with our hardware and our software partners. So while we have that ability and that choice with our own appliance products, we're still working very strongly with our partners like Dell and HP for that open solution. The other exciting release is a product or an add-on that we're releasing the end of next month called Rapid Review, which is a situational awareness add-on, and allows for that quick and rapid response and application for filtering of video.
Right, brilliant. So could you tell me about what industries and sectors you work with? Where is the demand coming from these days for smart video tech?
It's actually it's across the board, and in each case is quite different. And I gave the example of what we've seen in retail. We've also seen similar applications in smart cities or local government, where we've got potentially tighter restrictions when councils and cities go into lockdowns. But even to expand that further, utilizing some even as simple as people counting to I guess measure the foot traffic and have that capability of adjusting whether the street lighting is adequate for that foot traffic. Law enforcement around behavioral analytics, even of the management of facilities, where utilizing something as simple as people counting can engage everything from cleaning and maintenance to those facilities as well. We've had applications in the mining sector where the video is all about OH&S. It's all about ensuring that the employees of that mine and the contractors of that mine are wearing the appropriate PPE, are in the right place at the right time, and in worst case scenarios can be evacuated. Other examples are I've mentioned in that retail space as well, and obviously also law enforcement and their applications, particularly around that management and tying back into that local government piece.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, several states in Australia and New Zealand as well are taking steps progressing out of lockdown. So things are slowly becoming more normal. So what's going to change for Milestone during that time? Have you had to change your product roadmap as a result of the events of the last 18 months?
Yeah, it's a great question, Nick. And what I guess where we're blessed is we've always been an agile organization. And we discovered that in the early stages of lockdown last year, and when we had to understand where the market was going and some of those needs are coming out. So some of those aspects, like those examples I've mentioned, but there are also other applications where the requirement for video is moving into the cloud. So there is the capability already of our product to be hosted in the cloud and it's not in a traditional sense of hosting video either. A lot of these applications are applied in a hybrid scenario where you have potentially archive into the cloud, but still a form of on-prem capabilities. Other applications, and as this is where we tie in with our collaboration with our technology partners, both in the camera sense, access control, the server and appliance sense, is some of these analytics that they're developing on the edge. We've got that true integration back into the platform, and it can also be that hybrid capability as well of utilizing either on-edge analytics or server-based analytics or a combination of both, and basically pulling that metadata from those key analytic events and allowing for the organization or that end user to have great situational awareness on applying rules and functions around understanding what that metadata looks like.
Right. Yeah, gotcha. So one final question for you, Brett. So how has the company itself coped throughout the last year? I know you have a strong philosophy around teamwork and corporate responsibility. So yeah, how is the regional team doing, and yeah, the company as a whole?
Yeah, it's a key part of why I'm part of the Milestone organization, and our key mantra around the organization is that we're a people first organization, and COVID is the best way of testing that, and we truly got the outcome that that we were people first. For example, obviously, we most of our team in Australia, particularly, are on the East Coast and have suffered a significant amount of lockdowns of late, and recently, and only just recently, getting released into the world as. However, in those lockdowns, where we have those capabilities of doing everything from our one-to-one meetings and our team meetings, as well as extra activities, the gym sessions that we do together while virtually in the mornings. We also encourage our team to donate blood with the Red Cross and that blood drive to also give back to the community as well. So I'm really proud of how we've embraced that people first, and our team is evident of that, and we're actually growing. So we've got an additional team member starting in Western Australia in the 1st of December. We'll have another team member in New Zealand very soon, hopefully in the start of next year. And we're also opening our second office in Australia, which will be in Sydney in January.
Brilliant. Sounds good. Well, thanks for the update. Yeah, that's all we have time for. So yeah, thanks for joining me today, Brett.
Appreciate that, Nick. Thank you.